Hello and welcome to today's edition of a Play Sheet Podcast's team breakdowns for the 2021 NFL Draft. First up, we have the New York Jets. Now, I'm just going to straight out say it, the Jets were abysmal in 2020. It was often quoted in one form or the other that they even sucked at sucking, by playing so bad, yet failing to secure the first overall pick and Trevor Lawrence in this year's draft. The team were bottom of the AFC East with a 115 record. Gang Green is clearly set for an overhaul again and will start the 2021 season with both a new quarterback and a new head coach. The Jets head into this year's draft with a healthy amount of capital. They have the 2nd and 23rd overall selections in round 1, the 34th overall in round 2, two third rounders, a 4th, 2 5ths and 2 6ths. Just like the Jags, who we profiled earlier in the week, it's a foregone conclusion by this stage who they'll be taking with their first pick, and that's BYU's Zach Wilson. Now, there's a lot to like about Zach Wilson. He's demonstrated a good arm, great touch, and an ability to make all kinds of off-kilter throws on the run. The guy's a scrambler. However, and it is a big however, is he a one-season wonder? In 2020, he threw for 33 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, which are great numbers. His accuracy was 73.5%, which, just let's be honest, is unsustainable. However, you go back and look at his sophomore year, and he only threw for 11 touchdowns and 9 interceptions on basically the same number of attempts. Now, clearly, players develop and get better as they go through their college careers, but equally, players also have anomalously good seasons. Now, I hope it is a former, and we see another great quarterback join the National Football League, but there are clearly questions on Zach Wilson, and he is by no means a slam dunk. So after they take Wilson out of the green room, what will the Jets go on and do with their 23rd overall pick? Now, this team, as their 2020 record suggests, had more holes than a sieve. Some of these have been addressed in free agency. I like the pickup of players like Tevin Coleman, who at just over $1 million for the season is an absolute bargain. Other pickups like Corey Davis are less of a bargain, but he's still an upgrade on what the team previously had. Vince Curry, Cole Lawson and Sheldon Rankins have certainly given the D-line some teeth. These upgrades have all certainly enhanced the team, but there do still remain a fair few needs. Highest on the list of priorities are interior offensive lineman and cornerback. I suspect that with the Jets' 23rd overall pick, they will try to hit one of these positions. It's unlikely that guard Alijah Vera-Tucker will still be on the board at this stage, but if he is, consider him Gang Green. If not, the Jets would love cornerback Greg Newsome to still be available, but that's still probably a coin toss. Maybe, just maybe, the Jets employ some of their middle round capital to move up a little bit in the order and try to secure one of these two guys. Expect the team to hit interior O-line and cornerback early on day 2. These needs are not optional. After this, there are several positions the Jets should look at upgrading. As previously mentioned, Tevin Coleman is a great addition, but he can't be considered a bell cow, nor can he be relied on for short yardage situations. With old Frank Gore a free agent, the team should look for a power back in the later rounds. But don't be surprised if they do blink first and take Travis Etienne early in round 2. There still isn't enough talent in the wide receiver room either. At the moment, the depth chart looks kind of like a who's who of unfulfilled potential. Jamison Crowder, Josh Doxson, Keelan Cole, the list goes on. Expect to pick up on day 3 or 4. In round 3 or 4. Then on defense, depth on linebacker unit and an additional defensive end for competition for some of those guys they picked up in free agency. There's a lot of holes, there's a lot of needs, but some are clearly more pressing than others. If the Jets don't sort out interior O-line and cornerback early, I think there's going to be problems that nag this team all the way through next season. That's the Jets.